This is World Marine Media News, and I'm your host, Mark Jardine. It's day 2 at the Sanctuary Cove International Boat Show, and John Curnow has been out and about to see everything that there is.
Thanks, Mark. As you can see, it's still very busy here at Sanctuary Cove. However, of course, the weather's started to close down a little bit, so hopefully it hangs off. But we went on board the wonderful Nomad 101. We were there for the Freedom Boat Club and finished up talking with Erwin Bamps from Prestige as they released the M48 Cat here into the Asia Pacific market. Lee Oldroyd, we're here at Sanctuary Cove on board Golfcraft's beautiful Nomad 101. Tell us a little bit about the brand globally, please.
Well, we're here in Australia and we're proud to be here because we've been on an adventure recently. We've really been listening to what the people want in here, Pacific region, in Asia, but also USA and Europe as well. Golfcraft is famous in the Middle East, yeah, and everyone knows Golfcraft. But getting it here and seeing your reaction is fantastic. And seeing especially this adventure long-range vessel, the Nomad, we're winning hearts, and we're honoured to hear that and see your reactions. So we're going to be here. Obviously we're at Fort Lauderdale, we'll be at Monaco, Cannes. We're going to be all over the world showcasing these boats because we've really listened to what you've wanted and we've created the boats that you want. So we look forward to showing you some of the fantastic features you can get.
Lee, this master stateroom foredeck operating as a combined whole suite, if you like, it's just glorious on board the Nomad 101. Please tell us a little bit more about the entire vessel.
Well, as I mentioned, we're listening to the people, and what they told us is that there's families on board, multi-generations, or you're using it for charter. So what we've done is we've created this boat, and yes, we're in this beautiful master state with its private terrace outside as well on the main deck. So great for grandparents, good for those that want the best view in the house. But not just that, you can have up to 5 cabins downstairs. So whether you are a big family, 2 families sharing a boat, or you want it for charter, it's a win-win. So we've created spaces on this 101 30 meter that means you don't just have this forward cabin with your private VIP. You got your aft deck, you got the beach club, you got an upstairs sky lounge, you got a parents forward sunbathing area, you can go and have a chilled area, bit of space. But then you've got a tri-deck as well. What other 30 meter tri-deck can you get on the market with this price point? I don't know. With 6 cabins available to charter, and not just that, you're not only getting a good boat. So part of what I'm here in Australia for is a part of the global support. And we are signing partnerships with local shipyards, local service providers, brokers, dealers to give you that network so that when you've got that boat, you're not just showing off your boat to all your mates or winning in business in charter. You got the guys on the ground here as well. Your own people that understand what you want. Shipyards on the ground. We don't want to just give you a boat that you're fantastic with, but the after sales, the support, the longevity. We're here for the long run for you. And that's what we're here in Australia, what we're doing in Europe, what we're doing in America, what we're doing in Asia. It's showing you that Golfcraft is now going to support you on the ground as well. Not just with the boats that you want, but the service that you deserve.
David Kurczewski from the Freedom Boat Club. It's great to be here. Tell us a little bit about the Australian side of this global phenomenon.
Yeah, thanks. It's great to be here. It's great to be in Sanctuary Cove, and it's great to be in Australia and to bring Freedom Boat Club to Australia. In less than 9 months, we grew from 0 to over 100 memberships and are now almost at 120 memberships within Australia alone. In addition to the memberships, we've got 9 locations throughout the Australian countryside, and we're happy and excited to grow from there. Today we have 10 women members that are part of our club, and women have been an important part of our membership in Australia as well as around the world, who are drawn to the accessibility and affordability of joining Freedom Boat Club.
David, it would also be true that the women appreciate the education aspect, which is a huge part of Freedom Boat Club.
Absolutely. Part of Freedom Boat Club when you join is you get your license included, as well as unlimited training when you start and as you go along. So if you have a tough day on the water and want to train on a little bit, train a bit on one thing or another, we're here to train you as much as you'd like, so that you're always comfortable and confident on the water, doing whatever it is you choose to do that day, whether it's fishing or going out with the girls or just taking the family out water skiing or something like that.
To say nothing of the full concierge service with people taking your bags down to the car and greeting you as you bring the boat back into dock.
Absolutely. It's a walk-on, walk-off service. The boats are taken care of. They're cleaned, maintained, fueled for you. You arrive, we help you with your bags, put them on the boat, and when you leave at the end of the day, we'll help bring them back to your car for you.
Thanks very much, and mate, continue to go so well.
Thank you.
Erwin Bamps, the VP of Prestige, who happen to be the kings of the 40 to 60 foot flybridge monohull.
That's right. I mean, we at Prestige, we stand for Art Vivre, for the quality of life on board, and we have been known for the monohull motor yachts that we built since 1989. So we've been in business for a long time building flybridge yachts with the quality of life on board in mind. And recently we diversified. We have added the X-Line range, which is a crossover style of yacht, maximizing the living space indoor and outdoors on board using a monohull concept, but extending the offer even further recently with the introduction of the M-Line, M standing for multi-hulls, because with the intention to increase that offer of quality of life on board, we almost naturally arrived at using a dual hull, a multi-hull concept to enhance that even further.
And I guess the other really important part is M48 is about 18 months ago since it was announced. I think we've got something in the order of 50 orders. Can you tell us a little bit about how many are delivered, seeing as we've got the first one arriving into the Asia Pacific region here at Sanctuary Cove?
Yeah, indeed. When we launched the M-Line concept about 18 months ago now, we highlighted that connectivity to water of the multi-hull concept, the inherent stability, the conscious boating concept with a lower fuel consumption, but especially the increased deck space, interior, outdoor, and the huge owner suite that is wide beam. And we introduced all of these concepts with the entry-level model, the M48, and today we've sold about 50 units. We've delivered less than half of that. And here at the Sanctuary Cove Boat Show, we are seeing the introduction of the M48 for the first time to not only the Australia but the whole Asia Pacific region.
And then, of course, it's only about 9 months ago the magnificent M8 arrived, and there's been 2 delivered so far. Fantastic global story.
Yeah, indeed, we didn't just announce in the last few months one model, the entry-level M48, but we announced also towards the top end of the Prestige range, the M8, just to show what we're able to do with this concept. And that one is produced in our shipyard in Italy. So we're adding that heritage of large yacht construction in that M-Line universe, to that M-Line universe. And the M8 has been finding some fans and some enthusiasm worldwide. We have introduced it to the States, and we have been showing it around Europe, and it'll arrive soon also in the Asia Pacific region.
So we know that you love you're a keen boat show attendee all the way around the globe, from Europe to the US and here in Australia, and we know you love the Sanctuary Cove show.
Yeah.
Really welcome, great to see you. Thanks very much for coming down under.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for watching World Marine Media News. We'll be back with more later.